What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Um, I want to talk about a rapper named NoName and her recent statement about how she doesn't want to perform in front of white people no more. Before we get into that, this video this video is brought to you by uh, Seven Armed Labyrinth, or he goes by Seven Rinth now. You can see right here. He has a new album out called the Shin Jukan Spiral. I highly recommend it to y'all. Great, great music. Shout out to Okomi Ghost Hack, aka Anubis Doji, if I'm saying that right. Um, Shout out to him for recommending this to me. Shout out to my man Crate Baptist for putting me on to this whole, other realm of the underground hip hop. Um, Great music. If you're a fan of, I would say, maybe Ghostface, Aesop Rock mixed with grimy New York sounding beats, but with a Japanese influence. Because I've done the Silk Road Gunmen, who Okomi Ghost Hack is part of. Um, Check this shit out. This is great shit right here. Um, Go buy it. It's a digital album, $7. There's no physical of it, but you get 15 fucking insane tracks. Everything produced by Seven Rinth, or I like to call him by his original name, Seven Armed Labyrinth. Um, except track 7, you can see right there, which is co-produced by Anubis Doji or Akomi Ghost Hack. All right. So check this shit out. Shout out to y'all. Love you. Got the album. Fucking insane. All right, let's jump into this bullshit. All right. God damn. This is so hilarious. You can see what it says. NoName says she's no longer gonna dance on stage for white people. Okay, let's read this. And we'll break it down. You know me. NoName recently decided to air out some of her frustrations via Twitter, which is everybody's favorite go-to source nowadays. On Thursday, November 28th, she shared a photo of a woman applying clown makeup while taking a stab at Lizzo's fans and lamenting her own predominantly white fan base. Me consistently creating content that is primarily consumed by a white audience who would rather shit on me than challenge their liberalism because somehow liking Lizzo's music absolves them of racist tendencies. Oh my God. When a fan asked, suggested black people don't typically attend concerts, she conceded to their point and also insinuated she was tired from touring. That's real, she replied. Unfortunately, I'm not going to keep performing for predominantly white crowds. I have 2 shows on the books, then after that, I'm chilling, I'm making music. If y'all don't want to leave the crib, I feel it. I don't want to dance on a stage for white people. Wow. Unsurprisingly, NoName's post sparked a social media debate, which carried on to the next day. Y'all really pushing the idea that black people can't come to my shows because of Black death and financial restraint, she tweeted on Friday, November 29th, as if the baby, Megan, and Smino shows ain't black as hell. Say you don't like my shit and move around. LOL. And the Chicago native wasn't done there. On Saturday, November 30th, NoName explained in another tweet she wasn't alone in her beliefs, but one of the only artists that has the courage to speak up. What's funny is most black artists are just as uncomfortable performing for majority white crowds, but will never publicly say that out of fear and allegiance to money, she wrote, which isn't a bad thing necessarily because niggas gotta eat, but y'all wouldn't be up in arms if I quit working at McDonald's. She continued, when I got to work, thousands of white people screamed the word nigga at me, and no, I'm not changing my art, so it is what it is. Catch me at NoName Books. As No Name's comments started making the rounds, she issued a stern directive: stop using my tweets as content. Wow. Oh, shout out to Uncle Hotep, aka Handy Mayhem. He tweeted out his opinion on Twitter, which I agree with. I'm gonna kind of reiterate it, but I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. All right, let's break this down. This is so ridiculous. Why? Let me say this up front. This is exactly why I told y'all that this social justice shit, it's hitting hip hop, and I can't stand it. A lot of people come to me and ask me, actually, this just happened yesterday or the day before. Again, someone asked me, why don't I review shit like I used to and everything. Number one, a lot of the shit, the trend is changing now. It's going back to vinyl. I personally don't collect vinyl because I'm afraid of the shit warping. You know what I mean? I like CDs. I like the convenience of them. If I don't like a track, I could just hit skip, move forward. There's that. There's the fact that vinyl is the new trend and digital is the new trend. If there is a physical CD that comes out, it comes out like maybe months later. So by then, y'all already know about the CD or the music. So it's kind of there's no point because it's not really hot anymore. You know how nowadays people don't absorb the shit like they used to. It's like, all right, this shit is hot for a week, and then you move on to the next shit. That's number one. But number two, which is majority of my problem, is shit like this. I'm just annoyed. Majority of music, but primarily hip hop because it's my favorite. This woke shit, it's fucking irritating as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and I understand rappers being conscious and everything because I've talked about this in the past. I was into conscious rap. I was heavy into it. KRS-One still is my favorite rapper of all time. But again, it's more when they were doing it, it was more like of a general statement and this and that. Yeah, they would call certain people out. I had no problem with that. But this whole shit, like this is the extent of where social justice goes. Like it just makes no sense in hip hop. Number one, we've been over this before, and she even it's even mentioned in the article. She has a predominantly white fan base. White people are the ones who go out and consume hip hop the most out of everybody. They're the ones that go out and support. And it's funny considering that this bitch is so woke. I'm sure she has her thoughts on generational wealth and all that shit. This is why white people have generational wealth. They go out and support. They go out and say, I like that shit. I'm going to put my money behind it. So you would think that this chick, you would think that this hoe would sit here and say, you know what? I'm trying to reach whoever I can to spread my message. No, she don't want that. She's telling you. She wants segregation. which is hilarious. Yo, this is why these far left, these super liberal minded extremists, I can't fuck with them. I just can't because their whole shit makes no sense. I want you to support. I want my message out there, but I want certain people to. I only want one person to get it, one type of person. How fucking stupid is that? You want people to understand your plight. That's why you're putting it out there for consumption. If that was the case, you'd only be rapping to yourself in your fucking house. This is total fucking craziness, all right? She conceded the fact that most black people don't attend concerts. They do, look, you go to Summer Jam, you're gonna see black people at concerts like that because, truth be told, majority of black people will support what's mainstream. Your Cardi B's, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. Those are the rappers that are in their ear. We don't dig for shit. We don't. I remember getting into arguments when I was a kid, like, because I like, for example, KRS-One or someone more underground, maybe a one below, or nah, that nigga ain't making money. Fuck that. I like Jay-Z. Those niggas are broke. The ones that I like. That's what they would say. This is where we are. So don't be surprised. Y'all, she knows this. Don't sit here and get mad because the people that you want to attend ain't coming out. Keep making music. And this is why I made that video before where I agree with Cardi B. I loathe Cardi B, but what she said was 100% true. She goes, listen, I tried rapping a certain way. Guess what? It wasn't hitting. So now I rap about my pussy. Listen, I don't like the shit, but she has a point. Listen, that's what people are going to consume, so be it. I'm not mad anymore. I used to be a hip hop elite. I mean, part of me still is elitist to an extent, but you know, you can't get mad at that. She has a point. Don't get mad because these niggas ain't coming out and buying your shit. Do not get mad. You're putting it out there. Keep making your music, and maybe, just maybe, it'll hit. Or start rapping about your pussy. How about that? And niggas got the nerve to be mad at Jermaine Dupri when he talks about, yeah, there's a bunch of stripper rappers out there. There are. So fuck that. All right. Y'all really pushing the idea that black people can't come to my shows because of black death and financial restraint, as if the baby Megan Thee Stallion ain't black as hell. Nah, it's just that nobody's out here buying conscious rap. Niggas will openly tell you that shit. See, and that's the other thing too that I love, because a lot of these woke motherfuckers like T.I., I forget who else, like these guys, they'll be off record acting one way, acting like they fucking Malcolm X or Huey Newton, but on record, they'll sell you trap music. They'll sell you shooting niggas up. They'll sell that to you. Oh, sure, yeah, because they understand what sells. It's just so. Are you woke or are you Malcolm X? You know what I mean? You gotta make up your mind. All right. Let's see. Which is funny. Most black artists are just as uncomfortable performing for majority white crowds, but will never say that out of fear and allegiance of money. She may have a point there, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because niggas gotta eat, but y'all wouldn't be up in arms if I quit working at McDonald's. Ma'am, because that's such a stupid argument because you're a public figure. So of course people are gonna know you. People are gonna have some type of attachment to you. Yeah, so people are gonna have their fucking opinion. Of course you'll work if you were working at McDonald's like the everyday Joe Schmo. No one's gonna say shit. Yeah, so of course no one's gonna. I mean that's such a stupid thing to say. It's a dumb comparison. All right. Now as far as certain people being uncomfortable, I could see some people being like that, but majority of people, like you just admitted, are out to make money. They don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, the only color you should be concerned with is green. And again, you would think that a woke hoe like this would take her money, get her message out there, take that money and put it into something that could help black people out. Nah, she's not interested in that. This is why I tell you, a lot of these people are full of shit. They just want to sit on their ivory towers and virtue signal to people all day and all night. Look, I'm a good person. Nah, fuck that. That's why I love hardcore hip hop. None of this woke shit. Just rap. You know what I mean? Rap, and you know, you don't necessarily like you just put your music out there. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna live a certain way, live that way. Be all about it. Don't do this half-stepping bullshit. I can't stand this shit. I can't stand bitches like this or people like this. Let me not just relate it to bitches. Here we go. She continued, when I got to work, thousands of white people screamed the word nigga at me, and no, I'm not changing my art, so it is what it is. Look, I've been through this argument 1,000 fucking times. This is your problem. Should you change your art? Not at all. I agree with that. You shouldn't have to change anything unless you feel comfortable, unless you want to be the instrument of change, which is what I'm getting to. We've been over this with Kendrick Lamar and other shit. I've done videos on this. Stop putting the shit in your fucking music if you don't want white people to repeat the shit when they're reciting your fucking lyrics. I can't stand that shit. you're putting shit out there again for consumption. All right. This is like me going to a car lot, buying a car, and then the car salesman says, "Well, don't put a spoiler on there." You know what my response is gonna be? Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want. I just paid for this. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I put a spoiler on it. I put fucking 40-inch rims on the shit. You can't tell me what to do with something I'm paying for. All right. This is why I respect older guys, my OGs, the original gangsters. Richard Pryor, when he got tired of nigga being out there, he said, "I'm gonna stop saying it." Torre from the Barrel Brothers from Brooklyn, what did he say? "Yeah, I'm gonna stop saying it in music." Nah, you stop putting it in there. Stop putting it in there, and then turn around and then get mad when white people say it because they're the ones buying your shit. Like, it blows my fucking mind. Stop with that bullshit. It makes no fucking sense. All right. Yeah, and then the other thing is she's saying overall she's saying, well, I don't want to perform for white people. Let me tell you something. Again, based off the premise that they do support hip hop the most. They're out there paying financially, okay? Her fan base, if there's any self-respecting white people within that fan base, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna say, okay, she's being honest, fuck it. I'm not gonna support it anymore. And then you have the cucked out white people, those white liberal-minded motherfuckers, the far left that are gonna go, you know what? I understand. I'll succumb to her wishes and I won't go because I want that person of color to feel comfortable with themselves. And guess what? Those people, the ones that you're actually trying to reach, they're not going to go either. It's so ridiculous. Like, it's a self-sabotaging mentality. It really is. So all you're going to have are the same fucking 3 people attending your fucking show. So listen, you're being honest, which I totally respect, but it's just listen, I'm done. I mean, some of these comments are hilarious. These comments are the shit. I'm gonna go through some of them. Like, how long do I got? Dude, damn, this is fucking almost 20 minutes. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna make it too long. But some of these comments are hilarious because they're saying exactly what the fuck I'm saying. They're saying, listen, you know, you can't do this. It makes 0 sense. I think I've said enough. NoName, you are aptly named that because in about after today, you ain't gonna have a name. You ain't. But yeah, fuck you. Again, guys, use this as an example for why I don't really go that deep into reviewing shit anymore. I just lost my passion because of shit like this. There's so much weakness in hip hop to me. And by the way, what's Rhapsody's excuse? Because she is from this vein, except she's smart enough not to go this route. She knows, hey, listen, I'm gonna put my music out there. I'm gonna get my message out there. That's why I love her. She's not annoying like bitches like this. She's not. She just, hey, look, if you buy my music, you buy my music. You get what you get. You know what I mean? And I can respect that. Yeah, NoName. That's it. You canceled yourself. Anyway, long video. And that's it. Oh shit. Shit's going crazy. That's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Share this on all platforms if you can to fight YouTube censorship, to fight fucking COPPA. And thumbs up my video, and that's it. Damn, almost 20 minutes. Peace, bitches.